Fade is a really beautiful, fun story about Lucia, who is the only Latina in a film writing studio, and it's all white men trying to make a show about a Latina woman. She befriends Abel, who is the only other Latino that she's seen, and they become friends, and she's just trying to navigate how to work in this industry and staying true to herself, but also she does want to succeed.
This story is about her struggle with this new film writing team that she's a part of, and them tokenizing her, and then her meeting Abel and their relationship together.
Abel is a custodian that works at the building. He's lived a very tough and very different life than Lucia. And I believe this show is really sort of about how they both have similar backgrounds but completely different, and then how they navigate that.
I really love the rehearsal process. I've just loved seeing where we started from day one, doing the table work and the read through, and seeing where we are now. Every day there's a new mini challenge that you have to work on, whether it's a set piece is an issue or there's a blocking issue. It's just every day there's something, and it's having to keep that attitude of I want to be here and I want to solve this, and staying positive.
We each have tracking lists that we have to do throughout the show to make sure everything is in the right place, where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be. And then during runs and rehearsals and stuff, we do things like line notes and just make sure that everything falls into place where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be.
I think Abby does a great job of just making it a safe space in general for everyone to kind of incorporate themselves and to chime in when they feel like they have ideas, or it's been a nice collaborative experience.
Sound designer for Fade, and so for this specific show that started with a lot of research. Abby, the director, and I are kind of building a whole bunch of music to incorporate through the show that represent a bunch of different cultures through music. I want the audience to feel alongside these characters for Fade and also walk away feeling less inclined to judge them solely based on what they see.
I want people to walk out of here with a different perspective. The show deals with a lot of microaggressions. I want the audience to think about themselves and think about how they might be approaching certain marginalized groups with this thought of, well, I'm not doing anything wrong, or I don't feel like I'm doing it with a bad intent, and it ends up affecting someone else. I want people to also have fun and be immersed in our different culture that I feel we create on stage together.
Making sure everyone feels included. We still struggle with a lot today, and so I just feel people watching this show need to understand that and take that as they leave the theater.
It's about seeing, I think, the human side in these people. I think it's a lot of fun in the show. Our characters get to have a lot of fun together. We get to talk about a lot of very fun little topics. Both the characters grow together. It's just about enjoying the two characters and what they sort of create together.
In today's world, it's really easy to kind of jump onto someone based on the little information you know about them, and so just kind of getting to know everyone for who they really are.
I really hope the audience comes in and absolutely enjoys the show. I want people to laugh, and I want them to be involved in watching what our beautiful actors are doing.
The people who think that maybe systemic racism isn't a thing, I want people to understand what people of color have to go through, and just marginalized communities in general have to go through. And I also want people to see that even though this is a show with two Latinos, it can resonate with everybody. And it's important that we put Latina people in these spaces in the arts, and I want people to think about that. But I also want people to leave thinking, what do they value in their life? Morals regarding success.